Let's talk about this show that is going on with Spotify, right? So Drake has been dragged into, he's been used as one of the major examples in this new Spotify lawsuit where they allege Spotify is botting people's numbers and inflating them, or artists are doing that. That's what they're saying. So they allege that, basically there's more where they allege that like they could prove that there were streams happening like in Turkey. So people were basically using VPNs. VPNs, if you don't know what that is, that's like you can fake an IP address and you can pretend like you're, like how here I'm in Atlanta, right? I can pretend I'm in Los Angeles right now through the internet using a VPN. It's basically hiding your IP address, and you can maneuver throughout different places and experience different sites and different stuff, Yeah, so they were basically saying like, hey, Drake's streams was coming to like Turkey out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden this person was like, I don't know, Japan, right? So it's like nobody can travel that fast and listen to music. And these are like one accounts, like this is a specific account doing this. So that's clearly fraud. When people say, oh, streaming is, yeah, you can fake it, they were faking it on album sales too. They were doing the exact same shit. Payola is a real thing where you pay your way to get to the top. Yeah, I'm saying all this to say this payola, this boosting, this has always been going on, guys. It's not just from streaming era. It's been going on. It's just been hidden a little bit better back then. Now it's a lot harder to hide it because, now you got to, if you're fake streaming, they're going to find out the location of it. It's going to be very hard to hide that. So is Drake guilty of this? Probably. But here's my distinction. And I said this about Kendrick. I said this about Drake. I said this about any artist. Is it Drake paying for those streams? Is it Drake doing it? Because sometimes it would be a company like Spotify potentially doing it for the artist to make them look bigger, or the label doing it for the artist to make them look bigger. We heard Young Thug on the phone talk about, I helped gonna get a number one. I bought a number one. You can buy you can buy your way to the top. Anybody can. Yeah, man. I don't think this is anything surprising. There is, like I said, man, pay to play. But to a certain extent, artists are big enough, and once you see them tour, you can kind of tell. Like NBA YoungBoy, you can't say his streams are bought. Yeah, is there some numbers inflated? Every artist has that, to a certain extent. But NBA YoungBoy is right now about to be, in the top 10 of highest grossing tours. He's clearly doing those numbers, and he has people coming out. So the argument there is very slim. But I can, like I said, who gives a shit at the end of the day, man? If you like the music, I don't give a fuck if it's got 10,000 streams or 100 billion. I've never dictated a song on where it charted, on how many sales it's got, and how many streams or any of this stuff, man.